Hello, my name is E7 and I am playing mostly Billy for clips. Many people asked me to do a little guide for curving or to get better in curving, so here it is. First of all, I'm not a comp Billy and I'm not playing for the win. I just want to have fun. So if you want to learn curving and you don't care about winning, this video should be perfect for you. The first thing you need to know is that you won't be the best at the beginning, and that shouldn't bother you. It will be hard and frustrating at the beginning, but if you keep trying, and you will be able to achieve your goal. There are many things to know before you start curving, revving, tile knowledge, and you have to know how the chainsaw works. Look at Billy's rev bar on the bottom of your screen. That's the most important thing to learn. Get a feeling for it, and try to hold it on 95%. Here is a little example. That was the first thing you need when it comes to curving. If you know how to rev correctly with the chainsaw, you can start going for curves. Many tiles are different, and some spots are easier than others. So keep in mind that you won't hit curves everywhere, at least at the beginning. Here are some examples for easier curve spots. The cow tree. It looks like a harder tile to curve on, but it's relatively easy when you know how the collision is working on this tile. You are the killer, so you can decide what is happening on a tile, make the survivor always go to the bad side of a loop, and you have a better chance to get a curve. I will show you the other POV as well, so you have a better understanding. The Sin Truck. It's an almost perfect tile to curve, and it's really easy. If you are a beginner and want to practice, that's the perfect spot. Learn how to mind game and try to see what the survivor is doing. Don't give up when you miss a lot. All of us started there, and you can use your mistakes to improve yourself, make clips, or ask your friend to go practice him customs with you. The round table from Nostromo. This is one of the few tiles where you should be in overdrive. You can still hit it without overdrive, but it's way better with. If you do it correctly, you are able to slide around the table. It's some practice, but it comes with the time. It's important for you to get a feeling for curving. Almost every tile is different. So take your time and don't overdo it. I will show you now some more advanced tiles to curve. Let's start here. That's a tile you will mostly have problems with, but it's important here to know exactly how the collision here works. There are some metal pieces where you will easily get stuck on, but you can avoid it when you take it wider. You always have to get the perfect angle to hit the corner from the tile, and if you don't get the right angle, you will bump. The L and T. That's one of harder tiles. You have to read the survivor here. Better survivors will use check spots and can see what you are doing, so you have to mind game a bit more. But that won't stop you. Walk behind the survivor, and when you see he will be around the corner any moment, you can move backwards for a bit and send the curve. And the good thing is that you can easily readjust your curve, so if you think you will miss, just change the direction. And the good thing is that every L and T is the same to curve, so don't worry about it. The RPD reception. I mostly use it when the pallet is dropped because I like to gamble, and you won't go inside. You are always curving outside to not break the pallet accidentally, and the survivor is stuck there. The long wall. That's also one of the more specific curves. You can either curve it like the L and T, or you are mind gaming at the window. But it's a bit harder to get a clean 180 while mind gaming at the window. So that's on you how you want it. Now it's time for the hard tiles, or the harder to get curves tiles. The shack. My favorite spot to hit curves. We know that shack is that one building that is loved by survivor and mostly hated by killers, but you can outplay it sometimes when the survivor isn't the best or isn't paying attention at all. You won't hit. Good survivors accept they make a mistake, but even a good survivor can get mind gamed at shack. You just have to do it correctly. If you notice that the survivor won't get mind gamed at shack, just leave him or get him with a back rev. The inside shack 180 is one of the hardest curves to hit, but there is one tip I can give you. Do it like the curve on the L and T and try to get inside shack first. The short wall where you are curving around hasn't a collision at the middle, so you will just slide. Practice to go inside with a 180 sometimes, and you will hit it eventually someday. The crane. That's one of the spots I found, and I'm proud that I was able to show it to so many people. The important thing with that curve is that you can slide on that entrance like on the inside Shack 180. It's a bit hard to get it because you need the perfect pixel to go inside. If you are too wide, you will bump on the window inside, and if you are going too tight, you will bump before you get inside. And this part of the tile, I would say that this tile is one of the hardest to get a curve on. That don't means you can't hit it. It's just a bit harder to hit after that recent nerf though, but it's possible. The important thing you need is the engraving like on every other tile too. I would suggest to use engraving in general because it's way easier to curve. The last two spots for that video, the RPD table and Snowcat. These two tiles are mostly luck, and it's not so easy to hit them, but it's not impossible. So try your luck if you think you could hit it. And use always the engraving. You can combine it with T-Mix, boots, or the motor oil to curve efficient. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helping you a bit, and you can continue your Billy journey or even start it now.